Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled the Shior Parshat Noah, given to the Tzaddikim, Kita Aleph, Kita Bet Gimel from Darchai Noam. And it was on the Prakim in Noah, in Yoshua, Prakim Daled, and Hey. But before we started the Shia, since it was the first time that we met since Sukkot, we spoke a little bit about Sukkot. We mentioned something interesting. I think it's important for the Talmidim to open their eyes up and sometimes see beyond what's immediately seen. So many kids on Sukkot, a wonderful tradition is to have a sukkah hop, to go from sukkah to sukkah and enjoy the treats and the families and zmirot and songs. It's beautiful. I said, but there's actually a person, and many people around the world, they do sukkah hops before Sukkot. And that's the rabbi. He has to go to the sukkah when if someone invites him in, if they have any shilas, any questions about the sukkah. Anything about the schach, what if there's an air conditioner over the sukkah and the neighbor upstairs, a mirpesh that's coming out, or what about the mirpesh itself where the sukkah has bars across and the schach is resting on the bars, and what about the width of the bars, or what if there's cement beams and that's what's holding up the schach? So you have all these incredible shilas, and the rabbis come beforehand. And it's important for the Talmidim to know. It's very nice to have a sukkah, because I always want to see what goes on beforehand from a halachic standpoint, a practical standpoint, a pragmatic, and just for them to see what goes on. And the kids often actually other examples too. You have a Chanukah Sabayis, a housewarming party, beautiful mitzvah, especially in Eretz Israel. What goes in beforehand? The preparation, the physical and the spiritual. And one of the kids realized, Rabbi has to come in before to check, does this door need a mezuzah? With a bracha, without a bracha. Or maybe it doesn't need a bracha at all. But there's a passageway here, there's a doorway, but without a door. Well, this is like a storage space. It's a crawl space. But once you get in, there's a lot of room, but it's a very low doorway. So once again, behind all the beautiful physical experiences that we have, all the physical preparations, and also the halachic preparations as well. One other tzaddik had another example of even the rabbi coming over before Hanukkah to see where's the best place to put a menorah, Chanukiah. Not simple at all. A person's over 20 amot, he's high up on the 7th floor, so the Gemara says no value outside. Is that really true? Do we paskin that way? Should you put the menorah facing a building next to you? But that's not people outside. In the Rabbim in the street, that's your neighbor. But they see it clearly. They're right across, 100 meters away. So fantastic shilas. So it's good just to open up and to see behind every experience is all the preparatory acts. The parents are involved in, the rabbis involved in, etc. In the Prakim itself, in Prakim Dal and Hey, 2 points we'll mention. One, Reuvain and Gad, they stepped up to the plate. And it's an amazing story where in Devarim, they said to Moshe, we want to stay on the east side of the Jordan, and Moshe gave it to them. 40 years ago, we had the Meraglim, and you're repeating the same mistake. He gave it to them. Serious Moshe. They said, no. We don't want to start a rebellion. Just this land really works for us, and we're with Am Yisrael. He says, you're with Am Yisrael? Let's see. Are you going to fight with them? You're going to help them cross the Jordan and fight against the enemy? Yes, we will. And in Perek Dalet and our Perek, they went over Mizumanim, Chamushim, ready to fight on, and they were ready to fight, and they did what they said they would do, plus more. They came during the fighting years, the conquering years, and they even helped their brothers in Israel settle down. So it's an amazing story where it starts off in a very harsh way. Maskil B'Ganus, it started off very harsh with Moshe's criticism, and they really turned around and proved themselves. In Hay, the Jews didn't have a bris milah in the midbar, the weather conditions didn't allow it. And now Yoshua says it's time to have bris milah, and we saw something profound. Normally, a positive mitzvah saseh, it's punishments for neglecting God's words. Obviously, a person doesn't run filled doesn't daven. Hashem will deal with that. But there is nothing as severe as 2 mitzvot asehs. Mila and Korban Pesach. Those two, and only those two, if a Jew fails to perform it, intentionally violates this aseh, does not have a bris milah, and he does not bring a Korban Pesach intentionally, mazid, these are the only 2 mitzvahs asehs that one is chayiv kares. that Hashem takes away his life, this world, next world, depending on what opinion one has of Kares. So that's a very, very serious point that we discussed regarding Perek Hay. So in sum, we have a little introduction to Shia regarding children seeing the halachic and preparatory physical acts that go in to each event that we have, whether it's a house, Chanukah Habayit, a mezuzah, or a sukkah. And then two highlights from the Prakim, Daled, Reuvain and Gad, and the incredible metamorphosis that we've seen there. And in Hay, the uniqueness of Mila in Korban Pesach.